All right, let's do a little drawing, and if you stick with me, I'll talk to you a little bit about this giveaway. All right, well, since I've got Happy Goat music going, let's just draw a Happy Goat. I'm going to start with a light pencil drawing, real loose, just so I know where the drawing's going. A lot of times when I sit down, I don't even know what I'm going to start drawing. But I have my Pinterest board, and I came across, I have a board called Animals to Draw. And I came across this goat. Now, we used to have goats here. We had about 24 of them for our corral to keep the weeds down. And I knew nothing about goats before we borrowed them from the farmer. And we came to love these goats. They are the sweetest animals, you know, unless you get a ornery billy goat, but come to love goats. So anytime I can draw a goat, I am up for it. And if you don't know anything about them, go onto YouTube and search for goat videos. There's a great company called, I think, the Sunflower or Sunshine Creamery. I'll put a link to it down in the description, but they have the cutest little goats. And the goats, when they're just born, for the first few months of their life, they love to jump around, and it's the cutest thing ever. So anyways, I decided to draw a goat today. I'm starting out with very simply with one of these little mechanical pencils, just to get things in place so I know where I'm going with it, and I'll make adjustments with the ink as I put it down. But I never sweat this part of it. I will erase things if I feel like they're really out of whack. But this one here is simple enough. And that's another thing that I kind of want to touch on with you, is that I've been posting some drawings where I'm doing complicated architectural drawings or street scenes and things like that. But really, if you're just starting out, or if you don't feel like drawing buildings, find yourself a simpler subject to start with. And this goat is a perfect example of that. It just makes me smile, and it makes me want to sit down at the end of the day and just do some drawings. You don't have to be super accurate on it. And let me put up the drawing or the photo of the goat that I'm working from. And so it's very simple pencil work there, just so I know where to guide me to put my lines. And if things are a little bit out of whack, it's okay, because this is a fun drawing, and a little bit of distortion just actually lends to the charm of the drawing. I am working now with my zebra pen. It's a flexible tip, waterproof. So I can go over it with markers or watercolor. Once I get done, I can choose to stop with just the drawing, or I can continue on and add some tone or some color to it if I choose to. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. I love these zebra pens because they're not nearly as soft and hard to control as, let's say, the Pentel brush pen, which is also waterproof. But this gives you a little bit more. It's a little more forgiving whenever you're sitting down to draw. So I get mine from Jet Pens, and I will put a link down in the description as always. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not making any money from it. It's just something that I like to use, and if it's something that you're interested in trying, they're not real expensive. I do like to support other sellers, and Jet Pens is a wonderful store that I like to buy a lot of things from whenever it comes to my pens or inks or what have you. Anyways, as I'm drawing this, I'm constantly looking back at the reference. But I am not doing any measuring on this. This is meant to be almost a cartoon, and so I don't mind having things like the cheeks. I brought those in so that it would make the top of the head look wider. Those kind of changes I make along the way just to try it out, see how it works. Give her a little a beard there, a nice little curly Q on the end. And I usually try, if I'm going to go over things with markers, I won't do quite nearly as much shading with my brushes. But on this one, I wanted to, to do the zebra pen and then show going over it with the Pigma Micron pen and just filling it out a little bit more. And just being able to crosshatch and get those tones a little bit. I'm really now just looking to fill out some of the body part there. You don't want that to just be not taken care of. So it won't be long now till I go and change over to the other pen. I let it dry for a little bit, and then I pick up the kneaded eraser and clean off all those messy pencil lines. And now I've picked up the Pigma Micron 05 and going in and just adding some of the hair. These microns, they have a finer tip, but also I draw lighter with them so that they don't compete with that heavier outline and other lines that I put in with the zebra pen. As I continue on though, I'll go a little bit heavier so that the difference between the micron and the outline zebra isn't quite so noticeable. You want them kind of to blend together. So there you can see that as I've gone along, I think I went from a 05 to an 08. An 08 is a thicker Pigma Micron pen and it makes heavier lines. Really just coming down the home stretch, putting in some final details on the drawing. You can stop anywhere along the way that you want to, but I do want to put a little bit more detail down into his body so it's not such a rough transition. You want it to kind of flow out, but keep most of the detail up in the face. And just because I don't know where to stop with a good thing, I'll do a little bit of marker over the top. Just plain old grayscale alcohol markers, a 1, a 3, and a 5. And that's it. Hey everybody, it's your bud Steve here. A little while ago, I think about 8 months or so ago, I entered a contest, a drawing contest through Dick Blick, and promptly forgot that I had entered, and I got an email from him a few months ago that I had won one of the prizes. And so the drawing is this one here. So they sent me 3 of these big sets of fine liners and different pens. And I have a lot already, and I don't want them to go to waste. So I am going to keep this set. This is the microns and all different colors. This is obviously I use these. I'm using it in this particular video, so I'm going to keep that. But I have 2 other sets. This first set is a Koi, if I can get that in there. Okay, it's a Koi watercolor brush set. There are 48 brush pens in here, all different colors, and seem to be terrific. I don't use them myself, but I know a lot of people do and love them. And this set is the Jelly Roll set. There's all different colors in here. There are 74 markers in here, and they have a lot of their different kinds of pens in here. Here's your metallic, your classic, your moonlight, your stardust, which is glittery, and then this is your shadow set here. So if you think that you can use these and would like to get into the drawing, it's real simple. I'm going to go ahead and do a drawing 2 weeks from when this video gets uploaded. I just need you to be a subscriber, obviously, and to put a comment down in the comment section. Include the word drawing in it, and that'll let me know that you saw this part of the video and that you want to be considered for the drawing. Now, you need to be in the continental United States, because the first drawing I did, someone over, I'm in the southwest of the United States, and someone in Australia won, and it would have been a ridiculous amount of money to ship it there. So let's keep it simple. We'll keep it to the continental United States. And yeah, I hope you win. I hope you can do something with these pens. I'd love to see it, and I'd love all of your comments. So let me know what's going on, and good luck to you. We'll see you down the road. All right, everybody. Well, I guess I've done enough damage here for one day. I'm going to close up the studio, but go ahead and give this a try. Start out with a little loose pencil. Go over it with your inking, and if you want some happiness, go buy a goat. What can I say? All right, well, subscribe if you don't already subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you down the road.